Villa Verde?
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we can screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchon before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Got some hostile activity. We got a Sicario. There, next to the turret.
Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named Elway. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman, the name of the Buchon in Villa Verde is Elway.
Elway? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villa Verde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite into the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned Elway's fucking face off.
So he's easy to spot in the crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of Elway's hamburger face. Elway went after him and almost started a war. Sueno had to step in.
That sounds like a great lever to pull.
Frame Elway for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on Elway. Bowman out.
Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, Elway. Sure to be lots of laughs.
This is Elway. Real name, Pedro Gil. And I know the first question you're asking. What the fuck happened to him? You know what pyrolusite is, right? Yeah, neither did I. Pyrolusite, key syllable pyro, by the way, is the shit they mine in Villa Verde province to turn coca leaves into high-quality cocaine. So what, you ask? Elway's father was a miner. His grandfather was a miner. His grandfather's father was a miner. Basically, Elway didn't have many options until Elokita came along.
You want to make some real money?
Turns out he wanted to make some real money. Turns out, in fact, he was ambitious. Elway wanted to improve pyrolusite to produce the best cocaine the world has ever seen. Ever hear the expression, it blew up in his face? According to our sources, Elway is a generally affable guy. Good to his workers, cool with Unidad. Just don't ever make a joke about his face.
Heads up, hostiles in here. Shit, Sicario with a minigun.
Spotted a cartel network station. Let's go fuck with their fun. Just need to blow the door and deactivate it.
I have a shot. Engaging.
Check this out. The head of the miners' union in Villa Verde, this guy named Chango, flat out hates how the cartel treats workers here.
Sounds like we have a lot in common. Bet he'd be happy to lend us a hand with fucking up their pyrolusite supply chain.
Found intel on the location of the pyrolusite labs. Looks like a good target for sabotage.
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen. Sticking close to the sandbag emplacement.
He's history.
Brought up a cage.
Fucking hell!
Going on. Lab destroyed.
Hoorah. On to the next one.
Talk to the local union leader in Villa Verde and see if you can get him to convince the miners to stop digging pyrolusite for the cartel.
We ought to be able to find some intel
It's
around
Chango,
here.
union leader.
Let's go talk to him.
We hear you'd like to get those Santa Blanca soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen.
We got tangos, danger close.
Hey, we got a narco. By the turret.
Drone is up.
We got a mounted weapon.
Sniper,
Target set,
top
ready
of the
to
tower.
assault the target. I've got the target. We got a mounted weapon.
I got a third.
Ready to engage.
Look
That's
alive.
bad guy.
This is the miners' district, and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. We clear them out, and those miners are one step closer to leaving these parts for honest work.
Copy. You should see our men soon.
Target
Hold
down.
up, they're gonna spot you. I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Tango down. How are we looking?
We're clear over here. Clear. I could use some rounds.
Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh?
Well, if you didn't want to be a gunfighter, you should have joined the Peace Corps. I'm in. Let's go.
the rebels put some reinforcements.
Hostile down.
Narco with a damn minigun near the container.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I got one narco right by the
We're still
container.
all right.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
We got a mounted weapon.
Got a third target. That's a kill.
I gotta spot you. Back up.
Tango down.
We got bad guys.
Bad guys are marked, waiting on you, boss.
Eyes on the target. Target marked. Fuck. Engaging.
We're clear. Y'all good?
We got company, stay sharp.
That ought to keep their polvo from turning nice and white.
You know pyrolusite is used to filter water, too.
There are other ways to manage that, though, right?
Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway. Incoming Unidad patrol.
Take out the 2 labs
Big
that are
roll
refining
clear.
pyrolusite for
I got it.
Santa
I'll
Blanca.
fly.
Their loss will set back the cartel's cocaine production for months.
They're on alert.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place. Hang back before we spot you.
Looks like a lab up ahead. Demo is primed and in place. We're clear. That's it for any easy pyrolusite refining around these parts.
That should put a nice crimp in Elway's career.
Not to mention the cartel's supply chain.
Sounds like it's cervezas time.
Shit, they spotted us.
Engaging.
Look at this little arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells. Mexican pesos and birdshot inside.
That's a signature. When Elway shoots somebody, he wants everybody to know it was him. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call.
Take cover already.
Shitballs.
Hostiles inside the HQ building.
Think I can wear this with my Class A uniform? Bowman, I got a plan to trap Elway. How about we kill the Unidad captain and leave Elway's signature shells at the scene to pin it on him? Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
I like the idea of this loaded pesos and birdshot.
When I was a kid, a neighbor used to fill his shotgun with rock salt instead. That's some hardcore shit. Blasting salt into the wound.
unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Hold up, we got hostile activity. Generator spotted. We want to show. I'm looking at 2 Unidad riflemen. Over there, in the bunker.
The drone is up. Tango number 3. He
Tangos
spotted
are
one with
marked.
submachine
What's the
guns.
word? Copy. Target marked.
He makes 5.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Opening fire.
Smart
Unidad
one.
captain is down.
Let's plant those shotgun shells and get going.
Tenemos fuerzas hostiles en el área. Preparen el ataque.
Crap, the fucking alarm.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
This here's the position of a care package that landed badly. Let's scout it out.
With the shotgun shells.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueno wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed...
Shit! If she's dead, they must have used fucking soup.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueno wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed the guy's pyrolusite operation. You gunslingers have fucked up Elway's world for good.
I hope he isn't taking it personally.
You can ask him in person. If he wants to stay breathing, Elway's got nowhere else to turn but us. And I want to know what he knows.
Got a lead on his 20?
Unidad is hunting him down. Head to their base, see if you can find intel on his location there.
Jesus. You like giving us the impossible missions. Just give us a call if you find something out before we have to sneak into the devil's asshole.
I thought you liked poking around the devil's asshole. Bowman out.
With the shotgun shells there, Unidad will accuse Elway of the killing, and nobody's friends anymore.
Come on,
The frame-up worked.
let's see what other trouble we can stir up.
Look alive. We got company.
There's the Unidad base.
We're crazy sneaking into there. We don't get paid enough.
You don't get crazy pay? I hear it's like 3 times combat pay, but they charge you extra for the therapy.
We got a couple of grunts here.
According to this, Unidad has a tracker on Elway's car.
We better hurry then before they find him. Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Copter, get down.
I'll pilot.
Hang back. I see you. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
At least they had to send in some professionals to snag me. Respect, gringos.
Say the word. All right, I'm in.
Cargala. I was doing good here, you know. I'm a good fucking miner, way. I grew up watching the diggers coming home all covered in dirt and shit. I'm one of these cabrones, right? But these brutos are all socialists. No chingues. Reds, pincos, they always talk about organizing the workers and shit. But it's all unorganized. What is a collective anyways? They gotta vote on every little fucking thing like, what color hard hats are we gonna order? You know how hard it is to get fuckers doing shift work to all... Oh, you know, I hate you pinches culeros de mierda. But I don't blame you. Like, es como, I know this was all business.
Thanks, Elway. We don't hate you either.
I mean, Los Polvos is a fucked up business.
Ah, Mr. Elway, you are one ugly motherfucker.
Chingado. I get it now. She like a spook, huh?
Have a seat.
Aguanta. Respect, fool. But lady, I'm not a snitch, right?
I know you have to be macho and mouth off, but I'm gonna make you talk. Even if I have to burn off what's left of your face.
We don't need to get rid of your body, we just cremate you.
Hey, chill, okay? I'm sure I can spare a few tidbits. Everybody just relax.
The great writer Balzac once said, "To have a family is to become hostage to fortune." I told El Yayo we had something in common. We're both too old to start over. Me to start a new organization. You to start a new family.
It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing the Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What's it do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueno still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that. We're getting close to the Peruvian border in a province called Inca Camina.
A sizable chunk of Santa Blanca's cocaine is coming through unknown routes from Peru. This Peruvian cartel makes their own brand, but they can't distribute for shit, so they sell it to Santa Blanca.
Sounds like an area where we can do some damage.
Dig for intel on the ties between Santa Blanca and the Peruvians. Look for ways to break up that relationship. Your prime target will be a woman named La Cabra. She's Santa Blanca's main negotiator. We take her down, and the deal with the Peruvians goes with her.
Copy that. We'll be in touch. Bowman sent a video profile of this buchona La Cabra. She negotiates coke deals with the narcos in Peru.
Dolores Serrano de Perez, La Cabra. She and Nidia Flores have been BFFs since, like, high school. As a teenager, she used to sell knockoff beauty products at her mother's stand in the market. At 13, she started selling cocaine, which is a sort of beauty product, I guess. 3 husbands went out the door the way narcomen usually do. La Cabra herself has been in and out of prison more than the laundry truck. Her other product is information, quite valuable in the cocaine trade. La Cabra will do anything she has to get information. Information is what got her in with the Peruvian drug gangs. A valuable connection for Santa Blanca. Because the thing about being one of the world's largest cocaine producers is you're also the world's largest cocaine seller. And with that many customers, you need the supply to keep up with demand. You need a backup plan. The Cabra is Nidia Flores' backup plan.
They're alarmed. They know we're here. The lieutenant's on the run.
Got a location here for a freight yard near the border. Looks like the cartel's using it as a major transit point to smuggle in Peruvian cocaine. Hostile down. Shitballs.
Find some fucking cover!
Weapons free. Weapons free. Hey, we got locals tweeting about some crashed smuggling planes. They're tagged with the location.
That cargo might be intact.
Then we need to destroy those shipments before the cartel recovers them. Cartel's already here. Time to earn that combat pay. Engage target. Frag out. Get us. He's history.
Clear over here.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros. Frag out. Cargo destroyed. Target down.
Engaging tangos.
Frag out. Get some. Frag out.
Get the hell out of there.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
He's dead. Oh, that was messy
Frag
as
out.
shit.
That batch of Polvo Blanco is destroyed.
We've got coordinates on several downed airplanes loaded with Peruvian cocaine intended for the cartel. Get to the crash sites and destroy the shipments before Santa Blanca can recover them.
Frag out. Frag out. Get some.
Their LT's making a run for
Frag
it.
out.
Opening fire. Sniper, down, down.
Frag out. Get some. We're done here.
Definitely gonna make shit difficult for La Cabra's relationship with the Peruvians.
El Sueño's giving an expensive sports car as a signing bonus to one of the Peruvian drug lords.
Sniper, take cover!
If El Sueño loses that car before it's delivered, he's gonna look like a punk. Let's make it happen.
Damn it. Guess the rebels are gonna have to go without for a bit. Freight yard's up ahead. You spot a blinged out ride? That's the one we need to take.
You wanna check this spot out for intel? Enemy activity, stay sharp. Hey, cartel lieutenant. Inside the HQ building.
Drone is airborne.
We got a sniper, get down!
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
Taking a shot.
¡Por nuestros cabrones! ¡Los tenemos en la mira!
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Sniper's got us. Sniper, down, down. What the hell are you doing? Take cover.
Car. Target down. Guess this vehicle is what you call Andy's Mountain Bling.
Why do you think Sueno's so hot for Peruvian coke? Ain't like they don't have enough of it here. This is coca, but it's still farming. Bad.
Eyes up. Let's get back to work.
Why do you think Sueno's so hot for Peruvian coke? Ain't like they don't have enough of it here. This is coca, but it's still farming. Bad weather, mudslides, earthquakes, there's all kinds of stuff that could go bad with a crop. Like us. Like us. You export crops, you make sure you got lots of fields. Listen to you talking all countrified. This is a whole new...
Wait. Let's get back on mission.
Listen to you talking all countrified. This is a whole new side to you. Maybe on leave you can help out at my uncle's pig farm. Eat shit.
Hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right?
HVT spotted. Looks like a top Sicario. Time to have a chat with him about his career choices.
Wrapped up all nice and pretty for the DEA.
I give a shit who gets credit. Losing the car is gonna cost Santa Blanca a lot of respect with the Peruvian narcos.
I've got an update for you. In light of all the damage you've been causing in Inca Camina, the Cabras demanded a sit-down with the Peruvians to renegotiate their deal.
Cost of business just went up for Santa Blanca, and they want to sweat the Peruvians to lower their prices.
Exactly. We've got a time and location for the negotiations. When the Cabra and her counterpart meet, take her and her Peruvian counterpart out of the picture.
Shit, we got company.
Cabrita, I told you on the phone.
Drone.
We cannot lower our prices. Virgin is low enough as it is.
I got eyes on a captain. Or another tango.
Coming down from the mountains. We have American CIA and DEA agents spying on the...
Hey, a Santa Blanca LT. There, by the container.
Bring the Convoy on. A su madre. That is not my problem. I take care of the problems on my side.
Bowman, it's done. La Cabra and the negotiator are dead.
Bravo, Zulu. This will cripple negotiations with the Peruvians. Their bosses will use this to demand more concessions from El Sueno. El Sueno will tell the Peruvians to go fuck themselves. Everybody goes away unhappy.
Except us. We're shifting to the next AO. Nomad out. Negotiator's down. He's dead. There's the informant. Let's hear what he's got to say. Bowman says you've got something for me.
It's gonna cost double this time.
Take it up with her. Tell me what you got and I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay, it's like this. El Boquita's jammed up, and he's got to get a shitload of money up to the bosses in Mexico, so he's running a big convoy up there tonight.
How big?
Couple of armored trucks for the cash, maybe half a dozen armored cars, maybe even a couple of helicopters. Serious shit.
Where's the convoy?
I don't know. El Boquita's being cautious as fuck. Only he and the drivers know the route.
That's not good enough. I need a location.
How about this? I know where you can find El Boquita. He's here in Kawani to make sure the convoy gets through. You follow him, he'll take you straight to the money.
Hostile down. Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Good to go. Enemy activity nearby.
That's a kill.
Hang back before they spot you.
Drone is airborne. Got eyes on a captain. Got another tango. Tango number 3.
I'm seeing a cartel lieutenant. Roger that. Ready. Target. Call the shot. Lost visual on the target. Hey, we got a group of soldiers here.
Where you got him?
By the camp entrance.
Enemy spotted.
Unfortunately, with some personal tragedy.
Marking a captain.
Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
Bowman, we got eyes on Elokita. We'll tail him to the money.
Roger that. We've got a tap on his cell phone. If he makes a call, says anything about the money or the convoy's route, you'll be able to listen in.
Let's get back to business.
I know you're just buttering me up, but I like it. Igual, te amo. Let me speak con mi niña.
Papi, are you coming home?
Pronto, chaparrita. I have to take a trip. You be good girl and listen to your mama.
Can I have a puppy? I want a small, brown, cute one, or maybe yellow.
Nena, you can have anything you want when I get home. Papa loves you very much.
Okay, bye.
Adios, mija.
Fire, fire, fire!
We got hostiles in the area. Those weapons down. We want these people on our side. Looks good. Come on.
Bowman, we got eyes on Elokita. We'll tail him to the money.
Roger that. We've got a tap on his cell phone. If he makes a call, says anything about the money or the convoy's route, you'll be able to listen in.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Bowman, we found the convoy. I count at least 3 heavy vehicles and 1 helo.
We need to keep those money trucks from reaching Mexico. Just as important, we need to take out Elokita. Killing him will destroy Sueno and Nidia's relationship.
Roger that.
Chopper incoming.
Got him. HVT is down. Say again, Elokita is dead. Let's go. Fire.
I have a shot. Engage.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We've taken out the money truck and Elokita is KIA.
Outstanding. The Beauty Queen is royally fucked. We'll see if she makes a run for it or tries to beg Sueño's forgiveness. Either way, she's gonna expose herself. And when she does, we go get her.
The Beauty Queen failed. In total, she lost more than $17 billion. Nidia knew she was in danger. She needed more time. She needed someone to blame. She needed to make a sacrifice.
I'm so sorry, baby. For you, mi rey.
But it wasn't enough. You fucked up, mi reina. I gave her a head start. Because I loved La Reina de Belleza. But in Bolivia, love doesn't get you very far.
Nomad, I've just got word. Thanks to us, the Beauty Queen's smuggling operation is such a clusterfuck that she's a dead girl walking. Sueno sent a hit team to kill Nidia and her daughter Valeria.
Got a location on the Beauty Queen?
She's holed up at her hacienda with her daughter. We got this chick right where we want her. Get her and Valeria out of danger. She'll give us everything she knows.
We're on our way. Nomad out.
Got some hostile activity. Heard that explosion? It's got our friends spooked.
Drone is airborne. Tango mark. Shit. Sueño's people are hitting the hacienda now. Let's move.
Target marked. We poked the hornet's nest. What's with the alarm? Say the word, boss. Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet.
I got eyes on Nidia and the daughter. We need them both alive.
Escóndete, Valeria! Don't come any closer. Cuídenla! Valeria! Get on that helicopter! Mama! No! You wanna kill me, pendejo? I'm right here. None of you assholes is gonna lay a hand on my daughter.
We don't want to hurt you or your daughter. We want Sueno. You help us, we can protect you.
Jódete. Like I'm gonna trust you.
You don't really have a choice. Think you'll survive in the wild on your own? You know Sueno better than anyone. He won't stop till your head is lying at his feet. We are your only chance.
I'm not giving up El Sueño.
We'll see. Let's take your helicopter. This is a commendation? Looks like it came from a box of cereal at the Air Force or something.
I'll fly.
Alright, let's roll.
El jefe is a very big
People are gonna fuck me over the first chance you get.
I suspect it's up to you.
You're the cabrons who turned El Sueno against me in the first place. Our life was good before you came along.
Your life was on primitive fast forward and you know it. We didn't make Sueno send people to kill you. We saved you and your daughter.
Right. After you destroyed all of it. My life's work, everything I had.
Well, not everything. There's a weapons case over here. Coming up on the RP.
Getting Nidia's voice.
I'm not going to talk.
Good. I don't want you to. I want you to listen. I want to tell you a story. Long ago, there was a very beautiful princess named Nidia. And one day, Princess Nidia met a very powerful king named El Sueno. Nidia loved El Sueno. He was like the father she never had, and all Nidia ever wanted was to make him proud of her. Nidia was so afraid of letting down Sueno that she even sacrificed the love of her life. The father of her child. All so that Sueno would love her. But it wasn't enough. It was never enough.
You know nothing.
I know one thing. I know that once I sign this, you will be extradited to the United States and you will never, ever see that little girl again. She will go into the foster care system and in 5 years, she won't even remember who you are. You and I have both been there, Nidia. We both know what it's like. We both know the fucked up shit that goes on in those families. Do you really want Valeria to go through what you did? Who's it gonna be? Valeria or Sueno?
I want an S visa. Witness relocation for both of us. And I want full immunity. Trato.
Sweetheart, you get me Sueno, I will give you eternal life.
My trafficking network was dismantled. No more cocaine came in. No more money went out. The drugs that remained lay there wrapped in cellophane, rotting away, becoming worthless. My men wondered where their next payout was going to come from. I had spent years building these routes. Billions of dollars in manpower, transportation, relationships, all gone. Including the beauty queen. I gave Nidia Flores everything, and she paid me back by running like a coward, instead of dying like royalty. Now she would spend the rest of her life serving the Americans. She killed her child's father for nothing. Isn't it amazing? You remove a few buchones, and the machine falls to pieces.
Deploying drone.
Bad guys are marked, waiting on you, boss.
Marking a tango. He's close to that local.
Target acquired.
Moving to position. Got the target. Ready to engage. Lost my target. Got it.
We got a Sicario outside the hacienda.
This is the place. Let's take this low and slow. If the cartel realizes we're here, the first thing they'll do is kill El Yayo.
Copy that.
No, hear me out, por favor. I understand how long it usually takes to harvest.
Vámonos. We're taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If El Sueño's men see that I'm gone, the cartel will kill my family.
I got a Sicario over here, inside the hacienda.
I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Where exactly are you taking me?
There's someone who wants to ask you some questions about your activities with the cartel.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But only once my family is safe. You understand? If not, you may as well take me back where you found me. You still haven't told me who you are. I have heard rumors about the phantasmas who are making buildings burn, making things disappear, making people disappear. I thought they were just...
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
I should have known. CIA has brought in her own sicarios. Simon Bolivar said the United States was destined to plague the Americas with misery. Now that misery is upon my house.
He says Sueno has his family.
You could have led with that. These 4 gunfighters are your best last hope at saving your family. So are you gonna play ball, or are you gonna bury more kin?
Save my family. Then I decide if I will talk.
¿Qué pedo con tu vieja? No te más viajes, compa.
Yayo's family is in the cartel district of a village called Bahia Floresta. We gotta move fast. Sueno finds he's gone, that family's dead. Up on Bahia Floresta. Yayo's wife and son are supposed to be somewhere in the village. Keep your eyes open.
Por favor, se lo pagaremos nada. En mí tiene un hermano. Gracias por esto.
Tango down.
Narco with a submachine gun.
Pensé que no iba a encontrar municiones por aquí.
Hasta extraño México.
Ay, carnal, la neta, yo también. Esto es...
Wow. This is true. We rattled somebody's cage. We got rebels throwing down the cartel. What's our play?
Because forgetting that people die is just the same as forgetting that you are alive.
Wow. Roger. Target acquired. Copy. Target marked. Target's marked. Standing by for go order. Good to go. I'm opening fire on these shitheads. Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
¿Qué chingamos espera? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Dale!
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan?
No se escapan estos cabrones.
Lleva la chingada. Se quedan por aquí, cabrones.
Target's marked. Good to go. I've got the target.
Target acquired. Target lost. Target is down.
Lleva la chingada.
Eyes on the target. I don't have a shot.
Target marked.
Fucking hell.
¡Órale pa' su casa! ¿Dónde están a salvo?
Target down.
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. Yo, I got a weapons case here. Heads up. I got eyes on Yayo's wife and son.
Pero Dios mío, won't you sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy. We're the good guys.
Don't touch me.
Calm down, Chewie. Your father sent us.
You expect me to believe that?
You can believe whatever the fuck you want as long as you shut up and follow instructions. Now, follow me. Both packages secure. Let's get them back to their old man.
In response to the killing, Santa Blanca and Unidad are increasing.
Oh, I could use this.
All you viejas out there, be careful. Always go out hard, because you never know if you'll be next. Descansa en paz.
Go on, I'll be right with you. ¿Qué tal?
This is the old man's fault, isn't it? He's too greedy and too proud. A man cannot be both.
Cállate, mijo. Rudy does his best for his family, for the cocaleros.
How do we even know he's with you? How do we know he's safe? That you aren't using us to get to him? Just like esos charros, esos mexicanos.
I never said we weren't using you, but you are safe with us, and El Yayo is safe.
I have seen La DEA and CIA do too much evil to my people. Do not expect me to trust you, Kuru gringos, Kumara. Rodolfo.
Rosita, ¿estás bien?
Sí, mi vida.
Papa, what trouble have you gotten us into now, old man?
I just got you out of trouble, kid.
Don't expect us to believe that. Ustedes, blanquiñosos yankees, only bring problems to Bolivia. I may be too young to have marched with the cocaleros in '96, but I have seen the scars on the protesters who were beaten.
Oh, eat a dick. I'm sick of this anti-American bullshit. We're not your enemy, kid.
But you're not our friend either.
Tranquilo, mijo. I have made deals with many devils in my time, and it has always been to protect my family, to ensure that my people, los cocaleros, survive. Now I have made my deal with you, Agent Bowman. I'm sure to regret it later, but for now, it will allow us to see another day.
Bowman get what she want?
Ain't nobody happy about it, but yeah, looks that way.
Fucking ingrates. They know we saved their lives, right?
All I know is the cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without El Yayo. The rest is over my pay grade.
I heard that.
You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine, and you cannot satisfy demand without a product. With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. Out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueno.
He's history.
Yeah, we got a narco in the firing post. Engaging tangos.
You'd think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal. kill. Oh, Christ, you smell that? Tango down. Got something in there. Checking it out.
We're clear over here. I think
Unless
that's all of
Sandoval
them.
had Selena tattooed on his neck, this ain't him. This ain't our guy. Closed container up ahead. Watch my 6.
Got you.
Got him. He's here.
Fuck, sad to see a man like that end up like this.
His kin will be glad we found him.
Bowman will too. Bowman, we've located Sandoval's body. I'm sending you the location now.
Thank you. I'll send a team to pick him up. Just want to make sure he gets home.
Unfortunately, I know the feeling. Nomad out.
Hola, caballeros. You four are causing me more trouble than I've ever had in Bolivia.
The pleasure's all ours, Sueno. But if you like, we can end this right now. Just turn yourself in.
All this trouble for Ricky Sandoval, a cabron who was little more than a corrupt policeman. You have no idea what is really going on. I can give you the truth about Sandoval.
Enough bullshit.
I have evidence, an audio recording of Ricky Sandoval confessing his greatest sin. Then you will see that your whole mission, your entire reason for being here, is based on a lie.
Are you really this desperate to save your own ass? More lies?
I am many things, but a liar is not one of them. Listen to the audio recording yourself. There will be no tricks, but I doubt you will have much reason to come after me once you hear what Sandoval has to say.
We're good to go.
You're going to die, Ricky.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies.
Yeah.
Later.
I figured as much. We already know the truth, but I want to know why. Tell me, Ricky. Then I promise I will make the pain go away. All right, Hefe.
I'm in. Let's
It's
go.
a little too late for my confession to do you any good, so I chalk this up to professional courtesy. It was me. I blew up the embassy in La Paz.
You blew up the U.S. Embassy in La Paz?
Yeah. And it wasn't some DEA or CIA false flag bullshit. The rebels helped with the op, but it was me.
Why bomb your own embassy?
I had no choice. My bosses were gonna pull me out of Bolivia. No one gave a shit about what you were doing down here. No one wanted to commit any resources to stopping you assholes. I needed them to pay attention. And for that, I needed the theater. And people don't pay attention at the theater unless somebody dies.